Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're hearing from Adrian Wojnarowski that Charles Lee is finalizing a deal to join the Boston Celtics as a lead assistant. And Lee had been the associate head coach this past year for the Milwaukee Bucks. He was the offensive coordinator when Darvin Ham was there, but then Darvin Ham left and he took over as Darvin Ham being the second man in command from Mike Budenholzer. And then he was a finalist not only for the Detroit Pistons job this past year, he was also a finalist for the Toronto Raptors job. Now, he's a guy that The Athletic did a piece a year ago called the top 40 under 40 executives and coaches, and he was the highest ranked coach there. And he's a guy that has just been an assistant coach for almost over a decade now, almost 15 years. Started out back with the Hawks with Mike Budenholzer, and then went to Milwaukee. And what they're getting is a guy who's a good player developer. He's a good offensive guy. He has coached the defensive side of the ball, but he's a guy that a lot of people like. And we knew that Brad Stevens had given his vote of confidence. And I heard from Jared Weiss on the Athletic podcast that he said basically we'd have a different conversation about Joe Mazzulla did I say Steven Silas, by the way? I feel like I did. We thought Steven Silas was going to come over to join Joe Mazzulla, but Steven Silas joined the Pistons. And we know that Brad Stevens gave Joe Mazzulla his vote of confidence after coming back and losing, in a game 7. But we knew it was going to be a different conversation if they had gotten swept. And that's something that Jared Weiss and the other Athletic and Jay King were talking about on the Athletic NBA show. And with bringing in Charles Lee, he's going to be a guy who is, I think, a really, really good coach who people are going to like. And I think he's definitely going to help this Boston Celtics team, especially Joe Mazzulla, who's a young coach, who's 30-something years old. I think he's, 34, 35. He's going to help Joe, get better, understand, come from a winning culture as well. And he has a strong acumen of being a tacticianist. And I think he's a guy that people are underrating, So we heard that, it's been a while. He was also a Bucknell guy, and he played overseas. So for me, I think he's a smart guy who's clearly worked his way up the NBA ladder. And I think he's been underrated, Underrated. He's a guy who's going to be a coach one day. So I'm very excited to see that they were able to get themselves a player coach in, with Charles Lee. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts if you're a Boston Celtics fan. Do you guys like this hiring? Are you guys against it? Was there something that you rather have done? I think it's definitely interesting when you look at it on the whole, but again, let me know. Quick video, guys. Just wanted to talk about the signing that we heard about, and if you guys were excited. I was a little surprised at how quick it happened after he missed out on the jobs, but I bet you the Boston Celtics were probably just waiting there the whole time. And as soon as they saw that he became available, they knew that this was the guy they wanted. So kudos for them for being ready for when he became available. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Was there anything else you guys would have liked to hear? Let me know. But that's going to be the video for today. Peace out. Aton.